What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my Forza Motorsport playthrough. It's been a little bit, been kind of busy between weddings and stuff like that, but we're back and we're in full force. I'm quite rusty, and looking at this next race series you got here, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna be quite a long video. So with that being said, let's jump right in and get into Yas Marina with premium performance. Alright, looks like we have a couple cool options here. They're not crazy expensive either, which kind of... Oh, we can go with the Audi. Apparently we have it? I don't know about that. We'll see about that. Thinking I want to go with something a little bit quicker than an Audi TT. If they had a... Alright, I made my decision. I'm pretty sure we've done a Lotus already. So we're going to go with the Porsche Carrera here. I know I could have went with something fun like the Ferrari, especially the Ferrari Roma. That looks quite fun, but we're gonna go with the Lotus here. No, not the Lotus, my bad, not the Lotus, haha, the Porsche Carrera S. Let's get rolling with the Yas Marina. I can already feel that this car does not want to turn, but it's okay, we're gonna learn. I think these cars do like to rotate on power, or at least they like the power to grip up, something like that. Something about being on a mid-engine. We'll figure it out. This is the full course, unlike the other races of us using the short courses. But I have not played this game in quite some time, if you cannot tell, me being way off course. But I do miss it, and I came back to it. I know I'm going to come back to it. I would like to finish this game. That is the goal, and we're going to do it. But we're just going to have to get back into practice ever so slowly. Brake where it tells us to brake, because this is a nice little hairpin. Ooh, this is tough. I really need to get a wheel setup for this thing, just because it takes so long for the car to really like turn around. Looks like we're about halfway through the lap here. Maybe I can keep it in third. No, I cannot. Let that thing turn around. Now we're kind of pretty much on the short circuit now, from what I understand. Don't give me a penalty, please. Oh Lord. We're ready with the penalties. This is not gonna be my day, is it? I don't want to lower the difficulty because I know once I get into the groove, I'll be A-okay to compete with everything in this difficulty. Oh, that is me not knowing this track right there. And I might still beat the time, which is quite hilarious. Alright, that's the time beat. It says we're pretty much going to ruin this race from any position, so let's be ballsy and start in 24th, and let's see what we can do. After this, we might have to raise the difficulty. We'll see. I don't want to raise the difficulty because it's going to be too much, but a little bit of a short shift there. It's going to be a big braking zone here. Where is the braking indicator? I'm just going to throw myself in there. Not hit anybody. We're already in 20th place, 19th, 18th. Oh, don't give me a penalty for that one. Oh, that one I might get a penalty for. That's fine though. Yep, thought so. That's fine. It's only half a second. We should be able to make up quite a bit of time. We got this move on the Jag here. Please don't give me that a penalty. That was just a nudge. That was really not that serious. The warning is really not that necessary. A little bit of a slipstream on the Porsche here. See what we can do. We're up into almost 13th. Oh, I'm on the limiter. Was not paying attention. Absolutely getting manhandled. Oh, that was a nice little move. Got a little bit of a better exit than everybody else out of that corner. Now with that being only the first lap, looks like we're going to kind of make a good run for it here in this race. For some reason, like right there, basically what happened was the slipstream kind of like locked me in there, and I could not get out of it. Like I could not turn the vehicle at all. I'm trying to drive as safe as I can. Not much I could do. That guy just dove in, even though I was still on track, but it's okay. Probably will still get a penalty for it. Yeah, I figured I'd get a penalty for that. Just because, oh, thought I was going to clip him for sure. Big brakes, big brakes. Braking while turning is not ideal, but I guess it's going to have to work for me there. I'm going to be just full of penalties by the end of this race. I know there's multiple configurations you can do with this track. And in the little intro, it was saying that they cost them about $1 billion to make this place. I can see why, with different configurations and all the lighting. A little squirrely on the brakes there. Oh, let's see if I can go on the outside here. Oh, no power whatsoever. I guess there's no torque in these Porsches. Got to pay attention to that. We're pretty much fighting right here for first and second here. We got just do a little bit of a focus, and we'll be able to catch them. But you can hear them on the throttle, but they're not really going anywhere, which is kind of funny. Okay, let's go on the outside of this guy. Big brakes, big brakes, big brakes. I don't even know if I'm braking enough, because like I said before, with the whole braking situation I have, I'm just shoving the controller basically into my left quad, hoping I put in the proper amount of brake pressure to slow the car down. Oh, you saw me there. Why are you turning it on me? You don't have the all-wheel drive like I do, so you can't floor it out of the corners. Must suck to suck, eh?
3 to go.
And just like that, coming around the final corner, we got another win. Hell yeah, buddy. So if there's a track that gives me a harder time, doesn't give me a harder time than anything else, that would be VIR. VIR is such a technical course, and you have to be almost pin perfect to like get everything right here. I know they do a lot of grid life stuff here, like the Time Attack series. If you win an event at VIR, you are an absolute animal, because that means not only is your car a rocket ship, you have like basically balls of steel to take some of these turns at the speed that you're gonna have to, and then also just being able to just drive so like precisely on such a like perfect track. The thing is with the VIR is like, it's not even like you have to worry about just one corner. You kind of have to set up one. It's not really in this section here. It's more like when you get to the midfield, where it gets really, really twisty and windy, where if you don't set up your corners perfectly, your next 3 are shot. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of how I look at it. Like right here, I messed up that corner, and now these next few I wasn't able to get a proper line out of. And if you're not paying attention, like right through here, if you don't hit that line perfect, and then me sliding into there, like again, this is a video game, so it doesn't really matter, but like everything just matters. Every 10th matters, especially with the, oh no, see, then you dip the tire. Just trying to spin this car around, but it's gonna be impossible because This game does not like any sort of speed on grass. So there goes this lap, just because I spent 20 seconds dancing in the grass there. But I like, with me giving it so much criticism, I do very much so love VIR just because of the difficulty aspect to it. Because when you do get it right, it does feel really good. Oh, and look at that. And how I was able to slow down for that is quite incredible. And that's kind of like what I meant by balls of steel, because you kind of have to trust that you're not going to put the car in the grass, and you're going to put the car like on the pavement, you're going to brake on the pavement, and you're actually able to do what you want the car to do. So that's kind of the thing right there. But that's the first lap there. I'm going to try to set us a faster lap time for actual qualifying. So the biggest thing with this track is that I just can't keep it on course. And since it's going to be tough to pass, I think we're going to start. I know it says first or 12th. I'll finish second. How many laps is this race? Does it say anywhere? We're going to start in 12th because I think I'm definitely quicker than my qualifying pace as long as I can keep it on track. So we're going to start on 12th. If I don't make it, we're just going to restart the race and we'll finish first another way. But yeah, the fastest guys are doing a 2:06. I think I could have done like a 2:02. The way I was taking some of the lines later on, like you can go really, really fast in some of the corners. Like it's a lot faster of a track than you think you are. It really takes. Like I was joking around almost about needing balls around this course, and then some of the corners I realized how much balls you actually do need. Can I thread the needle right here? It kind of didn't let me, but it's okay. But I didn't get a penalty, and it's okay. So I'll show you where I was talking about, where you can kind of like really, really give her. That's fine if you want to overshoot that corner there. I'll take the inside from you. Yeah, you can go on the grass there, buddy. Please don't give me a penalty. I did not hit him that hard. Please don't hit me. So where you can absolutely send it is essentially right here. It's not flat, but you do not need to brake. I'm just scared that these guys are going to brake. That is why I am braking. If that makes any sense at all. You gotta brake extra early here. Oh. See you later, pal. Alright, we're in 4th place. The guy in first is about 4.5 seconds away by the time I say it. With 5 laps on this track, we are definitely gonna catch him. I don't know if I started last, I'd be able to catch him. But I feel like I definitely should have started a little bit farther back, which is fine. We'll just deal with it for now. I'm having fun. Hot laps on this track are absolutely insane. I don't know how possible it is to actually get a lapping day here, like in real life, as a personal lapping day. I'm sure it's quite difficult. I'm sure you can't just kind of pop in like a small track like TMP or anything like that. But what a track this is. I understand why it gets such grades. Why everyone loves coming here. Oh, I thought I could stop. I couldn't, and now I'm ruined. Alright, we'll catch back up when I actually catch back up to where I was. Alright, here we are back in pretty much the same position I was before. Same lap. Got a little bit of a penalty, made a little bit of a risky move, a little bit of a dive, but I think it was totally worth it. And we're going to definitely go on the inside of this guy here. Go just down on the left of him. And we're going to brake just a tad early, just so we don't crash into what I think is an Aston Martin. Alright, we're making some decent headroom. Oh, I wanted to go there, but he shut the door on me there. Oof. Couple moves I could have made, but I just don't have the acceleration like they do, I guess. But we'll get them in the corners in the next coming laps here, in the next coming corners here.
3 laps.
Just gotta brake. Oh wow, that could not have went any better. Like, oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, buddy, and it's gonna give me a penalty. Oh, thank Lord. I might get a penalty for this. That's fine. If I do, I accept it. I accept the penalty game.
Total time penalty is about a
That's
second.
fine. But now I'm gonna be able to run away with it as long as I can get these lines correct. If you want to see what I meant by takes a little bit of balls. You just kind of send it, and then that happens, and that's what happens when you give a big fucky wucky. Made a couple mistakes, but that's another win for the boys. Alright, here we are whatever it is, on Road America. Hopefully I can remember the actual layout of this track. I know we've done, I think, 1 or 2 races in this series already on this track. Maybe I can just get a little bit of, get my bearings set up and do this. But I know this weekend there was a couple actual live races here at Road America. Well, not a couple, but there was a couple big races going on in the States this weekend between Road America and VIR. Next year the plan would be to go to the States and like watch a couple races, which would be cool. I don't know how possible that's gonna be for someone like me who might not be possible. Don't really have the time to, or the money really, to fly all the way to Road America. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but there's that. Next year, since we do live in Ontario, next year the plan is to, well, every year we kind of go to, what do you call it, as is pretty much almost every year, is to go to the streets of Toronto for the IndyCar, because I do live in Ontario, and I live quite close to Toronto, not in the city-ish, but close enough to enjoy that event. And then we also go to Motorsports for the IMSA race, which is always good fun. We got a really good seat this year. I believe it was at turn 3. I'm really bad with Motorsport, especially since I will be most likely competing there next year. I really should know my turns a little bit better if I'm going to be competing there, so there's that. But yeah, so that's the plan for next year, to go to those 2 races. We go pretty much every year. We just didn't go to the IndyCar this year, just timing wise did not work out, and timing that braking zone was very poor as well. I'm not gonna get a decent time here, I don't think so. I feel like I'm driving okay, not amazing, because of course I'm missing some braking zones. I feel like I caught up to this Audi quite quickly. I just can't pass him. Well, now that we passed him, that's fine. What are we doing for time-wise? Oh, I did not pass the checkered flag yet. I did not beat the time. That's no good, but I think we'll be able to get it with some cleaner air. Alright, so it's saying I have to pretty much start in... It's saying 13th, but honestly, I'm going to start on 24th. We're going to see how it goes. I'm hoping this subtitle thing goes away. If not, I'm sorry. We're going to have to just deal with it. But we're going to start on 24th. I think I'll be able to pass everybody. It's probably going to be 5 laps. If it's 5 laps, they're like 2.5 minute laps almost. So we're going to go there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the lady starts talking again and it kind of resets the thing. It's not going to. That's kind of unfortunate. So it's going to be there for this race, unfortunately, and then I'll try to fix it for the next race. But yeah, let's see how this race goes. It's looking like it might rain. I probably should have took a gander at that. Oh, and with this all-wheel drive, we'll get a decent launch. A little bit of a short... Oh, this big long straight. Just get off the grass. As long as I can get off the grass. Get on. There we go. That's a nice little start right there. Happy with that. I made up about 10 positions. Just almost 10. Nice, nice. Oh, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. I wasn't paying attention. No penalty. That's fine. It's okay. We'll make up some positions here. It is a 4-lap race. We have lots of time. Lots and lots of time to catch up. I'm not too worried. I think we started in the best position possible. We just got to pay attention for these braking zones. Unfortunately, I didn't pick a braking zone. I should have. I just kind of go with the marker. And buddy, you gotta kind of turn, or else you're just gonna keep getting in my way, which is annoying. And this guy's off course. He doesn't know where he's going. And oh, I would have made just a nice over/under right there if I just did not clip him. I thought I was gonna miss him. I did catch him just a little bit. No penalty, which is nice. But I broke a little too late for that corner, which is fine. No penalty for going off course. I guess you can really extend that corner. This one here, depending on how much grip we actually got, it's a little slippery. I don't think it's wet. I just think because it's a kind of little gloomy. It's not like optimal grip levels right now. It looks like everybody's sliding just a tad, but we're only about 8.5 seconds away from the guy in first. Why are you braking on a straight line like that? Let's we can make some ground here. We can get past this Aston right before the turn here, hopefully. Yes, we can. Nice little turn and power out another Aston Martin that's gonna come. It's gonna suffer a little bit of wrath from us. Be nice if he stopped swerving in my way. I got a warning. I guess I deserve it. I've been hitting enough people all race, but I guess I'm driving a little too aggressive. Still about 8.5 seconds ahead of me. I think if we can just get a couple clean laps in, we'll be able to catch up quite quickly, especially with the straight line speed of this Porsche right now. We're absolutely booking it. I just got to pay attention for that braking zone. This Ferrari's got to get out of my way because he's slowing me down. No penalty, thank goodness. Get off that grass, Lucas. The grass does not like you. You clearly love it, but the grass does not like you or your tires. I'm about 3 seconds up from my last lap, which is pretty crazy. We are booking hard catching this guy in first place. This is pretty great. Just gotta pay attention to the braking zone. There was no grip off the racing line there. That's pretty funny. Never actually had to deal with that before. They always say that there's no grip off the racing line, but then you kind of just forget about that when you play video games. But I guess that's a little realistic, which is kind of cool. I see why people love this track as well, Rodemaker. It's so fast. Okay, buddy, you got to get out of the way. You're not hitting the throttle or something. Like I know, and I get that's okay. A little bit of a tad of a brake just to let the car turn in. And now we're hunting for the guy in first. We're gonna get him right now. Oh yeah, you're mine, buddy. Just don't cut me off, and of course you do. And we're gonna go into this wall. No, we do not. We made the braking zone. Of course, another penalty, which is fine. We'll run away with these guys now. Just like that. That is another win for the boys. I just want to say, Road America, possibly my new favorite track. Just so much fun, just so smooth, and everything just links together so well. Now we are off into Florida, and if I thought it was gonna rain last race, it is most definitely gonna rain this race. I know this is the most famous corner with Sebring, this like long right-hander sweeper thing. So if I can get that right, I think that's where we're gonna make a ton of the time on this lap. I hope it doesn't rain. But to be honest with you, racing in the rain at Road America was a ton of fun. I was watching a couple guys on YouTube actually, with the guy with I think it's a GR86. He was driving on this course Also, I don't know what upgrades I put onto this car, but it just feels like it's a bat out of hell now. It just feels fantastic. I don't know what the line is out of this corner, but that is a fast turn. Get off the grass, Lucas. Nice little hairpin. Power out. Over the curbs. I'm going to guess that's how you take that corner. That's not how you take that corner, because that's a little too much curb. But I'm going to take that curb there. That seemed about right. We're going to brake where it tells me to. Go into second. It just wants to absolutely move this car. Brake where it tells me to. Oh, a little too much, but it's okay. That means we'll just do better next lap. That's all that means. Move to the right, because it looks like we have a left-hander coming up. Quite a fast. This one we gotta brake for. Power out. Wow, this is... That's the only corner I think I messed up, like, really bad on. Everything else I was like bad, because I'm a bad driver, but I stayed on course and it was fine. That's the only one where I feel like I could have done like much better. But I don't know this course like at all. Oh, that's terrible. But we'll just power out. And it looks like we're going to be able to get a decent lap. I think we did not get it actually. Oh, I did get it. Never mind. Alright. I feel so confident. I'm not even going to think twice about that decision. And we're going to go right into last place. It's a 4-lap race. I can guarantee you I can fly past everybody. Maybe not the first turn, but we are going to book it. This race. I think I got a 2:17 as my fastest lap. I could definitely do something like a 2:15 if I actually keep my like head right. But yeah, this track is so much fun. Like this series so far has had such good races with the tracks. Can I fish my way through here? I'm gonna go on the outside here. Don't know if that's the right decision. I don't care if I get a penalty because that was silly. We did not get a penalty, thank God. All right, Bentley, get out of the fucking way. We just gotta fish our way through here. This car feels incredible right now. It's like the best it's ever felt. I think this is my favorite car so far that we've used. It just feels so planted and just does everything I ask it to do. It's funny because at the beginning of this episode here, I really did not like the Porsche. I was kind of worried about it. I felt like I made a wrong decision. Yeah, you can go wherever you want there, buddy. I'm going to pass you in a second anyways. It's okay. But I thought we generally made a bad decision with this car. But I've never had more fun in this game. Brake around there. It just does what you want. As long as you kind of get your braking points right, it does exactly what you want it to do. And it's just, this is just on the controller. I couldn't imagine actually playing with this thing on like an actual a nice setup where you can actually like really feel what's going on in the car. See, it's braking too much and I'm not braking at all. That's the bad thing. Alright, get out of the slipstream of that thing because we're going to hit him. Get into the slipstream of him, we might be able to dive bomb this guy. Oh yeah, we are. Let's get this power out. Oh, a little bit of understeer with the Porsche, but it's okay. That was a nice little lap there. We are going to absolutely destroy this race. Terrible line, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go on the outside of him here. Yeah, we hooked it up right where we needed to. Oh, that's a little off course. Yep. No, I might get a penalty for that. Oh, I didn't. I'm surprised. Oh. Alright, Lucas, let's keep it on track. Oh, we're in first place. I just realized that. That's kind of funny. I didn't even notice. And with that, what a absolutely killer race. I ended up getting a 213, which was absolutely insane. I'm like loving this car, and this track is unbelievable more than anything. The last 2-3 races, I've been absolutely in love with the tracks and the car matchups. What a race. What so much fun. Here we are on Daytona. Now, this is a track that I'm not going to say I know it, because I don't really know it, but I would say I'm a little bit more familiar with. Familiar is the word I'm going to use. I'm still on a high from that Sebring race. That was so much fun. Hopefully I can carry that energy over here. Sorry, I'll scratch my nose there. I wasn't paying attention. I know the new TTRSs are very quick, but I wouldn't really compare them to a Carrera S, even though it's nothing crazy. But anyways, I'm driving like crap right now. We got to get a decent time in a 158. All these laps have been close to 2 minutes, which is pretty crazy. But I'm gonna guess we're gonna get close to a 152 if I can get a decent lap put together here. Just gotta pay attention for the chicane. If we can just figure out the track limits there, we'll do pretty good. I think my braking point was okay. Definitely could be better. But we're gonna fly. I think we have a ton of power in this car right now. So if we can just figure out how to abuse all this straight line speed, we're almost hitting 300 kilometers an hour. That is absolutely absurd. What an absolute breaking point that was. That was just absolutely, that was just silly. Just absolutely silly. Yeah, we're not even going to waste our time. It said the time that I was going to get was a 155. That was the time that I thought with the fuel load I could get and everything. I beat that. So that's pretty crazy. This car feels so good and so fast. Now, I was doing some sketchy stuff, and there's definitely like a 149 at least in this car. There's no way I have the capability of pulling that out, but this thing moves. As long as I can get a gap, these guys are going to be like long gone. I don't care if I get a penalty. It's just going to be a... I'm just trying to get through this thing. I'm definitely going to get some sort of a penalty. That's crazy I didn't get a penalty. That's absolutely insane. I don't know if these guys just don't have good tires or something, because these guys are just understeering into everywhere. But this, like, again, this car, I don't know how else to say it. Like, that's just bad AI. I definitely should raise the difficulty. That's my fault. That's on my end. I don't know if a higher AI will make them not hit me as much. Like, the AI is making really bad mistakes going out wide like that. Like, he's just dragging himself on the wall there. Like, what is that? See how fast we can take this corner here. If this guy gets in our way, this is kind of sketchy. Gonna be quite honest with you, I'm definitely gonna brake a little bit early. Just a little bit of a sketchy place to make a move into the chicane here, especially going at the rate that we were going. We're going to be hitting over 300 kilometers an hour here. And that's going to be, we might be in first place before the finish line. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. Can we do it? Can we get it before the start finish? No, we just can't catch them. But we gotta take that corner a little bit more careful. What another race. Look at that. 1:53. Not as good as my qualifying time, but quick enough. Alright, here we are on the famous Nürburgring. This is going to be a interesting lap. I don't know if I'm going to show the whole thing, because I know it's going to get quite boring really quick, because I think it's the full circuit. Yes, it is the full circuit, not just the actual ring itself. The ring and the, what do you want to call it? The GP circuit. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, let's stop this vehicle. Oh, this is a different little turn here too. Oh, I am not used to that. That is crazy. And for the warm-up, it literally just wants you to perform one lap, which is crazy. Just trying to focus here, because I know if I don't pay attention, I'm going to wreck into a wall, especially when we start getting to the actual Nordschleife part. I'm going to absolutely throw it right into the wall. But I'm pretty happy with the performance of this car and like what it will possibly and what it can really do, so I'm not too worried about the performance and keeping up with other people. I don't think I'll actually be able to get warmed up enough to really compete anyways, so I'm just going to do the one lap and we see how we do from there. Sebring or Road America, where a lap is like just over 2 minutes. Now here we are onto the actual ring itself, I believe. Right into Nordschleife. Alright. This is where boys become men, I guess. Now the thing is, I still have a time I have to beat. I'm hoping I can still beat that time with the way I'm driving. I have not driven this track yet in this game. I think as long as I can kind of keep it on track, I should be able to get the recommended lap time. I know the track somewhat. I'm not going to say I'm no Misha, right? No Misha, but I think I can make my way around the track without completely going off course. That's like kind of the goal here. Yeah, I figured we'd catch a little bit of air there. I guess the theme of today's video is going to be how brave are you, because with VIR, that track's all about bravery. And if you want to talk about bravery, the Nürburgring is just even that much more braver. It's so tight with all the grass that can just kill you instantly. I think we beat the time by quite a bit, actually. I think we absolutely destroyed that time. Did we actually? Oh wow, okay. That works perfectly. Alright then. Alright, because of how great of a lap time we actually did in that little qualifier, we're definitely going to start in last. We can definitely make up time. I think we might be able to pass everybody. If we don't pass everybody before the end of like the GP circuit area, down that straight, none of them's going to be able, no one's going to be able to keep up, let alone we're going to catch everybody on that straight. So I'm not really too worried about, like, I'm basically not worried about anywhere until we get to the straight. And we have 2 straights. We're coming to that straight twice. I believe it's a 2-lap race. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, first time in this video that I bounced off the limiter. Now we just gotta pay attention to where this braking zone is. Oh wow, that was very lucky that I had my head up. I was able to actually see that little opening on the right and get past. Not even get past, just not kill anybody coming into that braking zone. Oh, and we're absolutely flying. I think this Porsche has quite long gears, to be honest with you. Not much acceleration. If you're like a little bit low in the RPMs, it has no torque, I'd say. But top speed and power, it's got plenty of it. And it understeers quite a bit. I don't know about that, but it definitely does. Now here we are, onto the actual Nordschleife part. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Now, to make an actual pass on this part of the circuit is going to be quite difficult without getting a penalty, and I think that's going to be the plan, is to not get a crazy penalty, because I'm not worried about passing. I'm more worried about me keeping it on the track and not going into the grass, because clearly that's a freaking problem for me right now. You can hear all the cars just slowly downshifting. Oh, not the first gear. That's not what I want. Oh, can we make a pass? Come on, get off the grass. Get off the grass. Make the pass. Shift so we don't slam the limiter like that much. I just gotta pay attention to my speed because I can brake in certain points, but they seem to be braking a lot earlier than they need to be. That's kind of half the battle here. I can't really adjust my turning that much, so making a move on the outside is kind of difficult. But we're able to do it. Stay. Oh wow, is there a braking marker? That kind of messed me up. Oh, now we're going a little too fast. Go on the inside, go on the inside. Nope. This guy's more of a confident driver than I thought he'd be, so I wasn't able to make a move like that. It's crazy because he's still about 7 seconds ahead. Oh, we did it better this time. We have one more time we have to do the carousel. Oh, great acceleration out of that corner. There we go. One more pass. Just waiting for them to make, I guess, a mistake. You just got, like, it's so hard to commentate on driving on a track like this because you're just so focused like half the time. The car is just all over the course. Come on, keep it together, keep it together. There we go. That was a nice pass. Oh, I did not even touch him. Don't even start. Okay, let's get on this straight, and now it's time to say sayonara, because after I get close to my top speed, we're going to absolutely walk past these guys. Get a little bit of a slipstream here as well. And we are Audi 5000. Hitting 315 kilometers an hour. I probably could have did that flat, but that's a little spooky. Alright, so that's one lap right there of the full circuit of the Nordschleife, or the Nürburgring. What a freaking lap, and I'm happy I was able to do it by the end of the first lap.
One more lap.
Alright, so I'm going to put that last clip in there, and I almost threw this whole race away because I got a little lazy. But just like that, that is going to be the end of this race and the end of this episode. Finally, it's taken me 3 days to record this video just because of the time and stuff like that it took to record this video. But it looks like I got a little bit of an achievement there, and I think we gained that little extra fun thing at the end there. I gained a bunch of credits, it looks like. That's pretty good. I started in last place, made some money. Ooh, reward unlocked. Got a Ford GT. That's pretty awesome. And 35k. Because I hit level 50. Hitting all the levels here. That's great. next series. I'm gonna not click next series because I kind of want to see what's going on. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's gonna be quite a long one. This is gonna be definitely over an hour, which is kind of insane. But yeah, we're gonna do this modern reward showcase next episode. So that'll be a nice, from one long ass episode to a nice, hopefully short and sweet episode. Who knows if I'll even be able to do this? It might be a little too technical for me, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.